Hey everybody, it's time for another Get Ready With Me video. As you can see, I'm in the process right now. I've got my Velcro rollers in. This is going to be a date night look, and I just feel like my hair tends to lay really flat just naturally. So when I put some big old Velcro rollers right up there, kind of at the top part of my head in the crown, I have a lot more volume. And then I also do curl these ends, but it ends up being just kind of a loose, wavy look. So we got that cooking while we do our makeup. Nothing on my skin right now. I'm going to start off with my Clinique Even Better Clinical Dark Spot Corrector. I've got to say, I haven't noticed this having a really major effect on my skin and spots and things like that, but I'm continuing to use it because I have it and I just want to see if eventually, you know, it does some work for me. So I use that. Using this little Complete Eye Renewal Balm for a brand called Algenist, and this came in my QVC Beauty Test tube. So, I mean, any kind of eye cream, I kind of rotate because I do have some of these smaller sizes, you know, so just kind of gently pat it around the eye area there. I kind of concentrate on the inner corner because I get really dry, and then the outer corner as well. And the moisturizer I've been using lately is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Anti-Wrinkle Cream. It has SPF 15. It is a retinol facial treatment with multivitamins, it says. So I just kind of get that all over. And I'm trying to remember not to neglect the neck either. Do you guys have any special things that you like to go out and do on a date night? For us, it's normally, you know, just going out to eat or something. I'm not gonna lie, it typically ends at like Target or Walmart or Walgreens or something, you know, just because we're out and about, and you know, if we need to pick something up, we do that. But I find that as time has gone on, and I talked about this on the live show, Beauty Broadcast Live, that we did this past Thursday, but it's like as time goes on, I think your expectation tends to just be to have the time to like spend time, you know, with your significant other, as opposed to feeling like it's got to be just so for the date, you know, I need to do this and we need to go to a movie and it's got to be this way. I mean, when Tyler and I were on very different schedules, it was kind of easy to lose touch with one another a little bit, just because our schedules took us in kind of like opposite directions. And so you need to make like a conscious effort. Even then, you know, we made sure, okay, we're gonna, you know, Friday nights we're gonna go out. Sometimes you just kind of take for granted, oh, we're living in the same house, you know, we're up to speed on what's going on in each other's lives, but sometimes you can really like lose track of each other. So I think planning something out, having something to look forward to really helps. Not that I'm trying to be like a relationship counselor or anything here. Don't know what direction this video is taking, honestly. I so far have gone with products on my skin that I feel kind of perfect my skin, but really you can get nice and close to me and it doesn't really look like makeup. The foundation really comes off nicely on the skin. And I used the CoverGirl Concealer Balm, and then this is Bare Minerals Well Rested, and it's just a really nice product around the eyes. If you just use a little bit, it can really brighten. Tyler really thought it was sweet, by the way, the nice things everybody said about, you know, the IMATS video, and the fact that he went with me to IMATS. I mean, you know, it's makeup heaven, and he's there with me for both days. And I mean, it was his idea. He got me those tickets for my birthday. He knew it was something, you know, I would love, but and he totally supports me in what I'm doing, and I'm so lucky to have that. But at the same time, like, it doesn't work in a relationship if only one person is, you know, supporting the other one and really getting into what they're into as well. Like, I really think both people have to be that way so everybody feels appreciated. So with Tyler, you know, when he's talking about golf or, you know, wanting to go to a game or doing something sports related or whatever, you know, I make that my interest as well, or at least try. Okay, I've got some of these brand new blushes called In Stain from the Balm. They're powder stain blushes. It's very interesting. They're super long wearing, super pigmented, and I will be reviewing these very soon. The shade I'm using now is called, what's it called? Lace. For the eyes, and I know it looks really funny right now because I've got one totally smoky and one totally undone, except I forgot to press record and I just did my brows. I used the e.l.f. Studio Brow Kit in medium. Hit pan, yeah. This is kind of a waxy tinted wax thing, and so you put that on first and then you top it with the matte powder, and I just used this little applicator that comes with it. So the angled tip with the wax and then this little more like brush tip with the powder. It's very easy. This is a great little travel one. Is there ever something that your friends or your boyfriend or husband like tends to comment on where your makeup is concerned? For me, it's usually the eyes. I know there are some people out there who are like, I love the natural look, and that's great, you know, but I feel like whenever I do kind of a smoky eye or something a little more dramatic on the eye, Tyler almost always will point it out, say something, give me a nice compliment or whatever. Did I mention he knows me? Yeah, he knows I like compliments about my makeup. But this is the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer, so I'm just gonna, any eye primer, you know, that you like to use. This came with the Lorac Pro palette, but I'm gonna put that all over. And then one more thing I wanna say before I really get going here on the eyes. I've got a really great little trio here. This is from Wet n Wild. It's called Don't Steal My Thunder, and this darkest shade is very easy to work with. Like, you don't have to be so scared of it getting overly dark. Like, it's gonna be really easy to use. Also, Outer V's winged liner. A lot of people have told me, you know, especially those of you who have really round eyes, sometimes you're like, I don't like the way that looks on my eye, can you do a different style? So here, this look is gonna totally follow the natural shape of the eye. We're not building anything big out here, we're just keeping it nice and smoky right around the eye area. More of a traditional smoky eye because it's really nice and dark and then it kind of fades out, whereas some other looks I've done, you know, it's been a bit brighter on the lid, so this is a little more nighttime, a little more drama, so let's get started. They were just saying on TV, people are more rude on social media than in person. They're talking about Facebook specifically. You think? It's so much easier to let your attitude problems show on the internet than to, you know, actually act that way in person, I find. Anyway. I'm kind of overlapping the light part to really make it kind of fade in, and then I'm wedging that dark shade right into the crease. I'm not really pulling it outward, I'm just getting it right in the crease. Be kind of quick when you smudge this out, like as in right after you apply it, because this does set to kind of a smudge free mode, and I just like to use my finger because I feel like it really just makes it look natural, makes it seem a little more, you know, lived in, I guess. So really close to the lash line, the black liner, put it on and then smudge it out. find that if I'm going out or something, I like sort of a low maintenance lip, something where if I want to touch it up, it's not a big deal, and it just doesn't look like too much on the lips, like it was slaved over or overly wet and glossy. And that's where, you know, these great little like lipstick lip balm things from the drugstore come in huge. And I love the Color Whispers. This shade called Rose of Attraction is really pretty, and it's just going to give your lips kind of a sheer pink glow to them, I guess. And I know a nude lip is great with a smoky eye too, but I kind of wanted to have a fresh cheek and a fresh lip with this really dark eye. And it kind of pops with this tank top I'm wearing. This is a Wet Seal, just a real simple tank top and a little black sweater over the top of that. For the hair, as I said, I, you know, curled it all over, put rollers. That means I put it around a curling iron first, then put it over a roller and let that sit for a while. So we'll take those out. So there we go, easy hair with some volume up top and a little more curl toward the bottom. This is a style I do a lot. I think it's just very easy to wear, casual, loose, but still kind of glam. That's just how I roll. So thank you so much for watching and requesting to see this video. If you have a date night look that you'd like to share, feel free to submit it as a video response and I'll add that. Hope everyone has a great day. Bye.